Hey, do you have an antique streetlight that looks amazing, but the wiring is old, expensive, or just impossible to run? I'm Wow Wu, co-founder at ADN Light. I've worked on outdoor solar lighting projects for over 10 years. Today I'll show you how to convert that classic lamp into a modern solar streetlight without ruining the vintage look. In the next few minutes, I'll break down the exact parts you need, how to size the solar panel and battery, how to check LED compatibility, and how to mount the panel cleanly. This matters because most conversion failures come from one issue: the old AC driver and the wrong voltage match. Here's the core idea. You can add a solar panel, a solar controller, and a battery to an old streetlight if you remove or bypass the old AC driver. You can add a solar panel, a solar controller, and a battery to an old streetlight if you remove or bypass the old AC driver. When I design a solar street light system, I always focus on four parts. 1. LED lamp head. This is your light source. 2. Solar panel. It charges the system in the daytime. 3. Battery. It stores energy for the night. 4. Solar charge controller, the brain that manages charging and discharging. For antique projects, you usually keep the decorative lamp head, but you remove the old AC power supply inside. If the LED inside is not DC friendly, we switch to a DC driver board or even replace the LED board. Some very old fixtures are not LED at all. They may be filament or gas discharge style. In that case, we upgrade the inside to a modern LED module that runs on DC. Before I pick the panel and battery, I ask two things. What is the real LED wattage? Do you have a dimming plan? Dimming changes everything. Example, if you have a 60W light, but it dims when there's no traffic, your daily power use drops a lot. Here are practical sizing examples I use all the time, and one simple rule: if you want longer lighting hours, you must increase both the panel size and battery capacity. Quick real case. I had a project in a cooler climate. Sunlight was weaker and winter nights were long, so we went with a bigger panel and a larger battery to keep the light stable through cloudy days. Undersizing always looks cheap at the start, then becomes expensive when lights shut off early. This is where most people get stuck, so keep it simple. Many older street lights have a high voltage AC driver. La pour bruit. Solar systems are deep work. So my approach is remove the AC driver. Confirm what voltage the LED board needs. Use a DC driver that matches the solar controller output if voltage not match. Most solar controllers output 12V or 24V DC taus. Some can output other voltages depending on design. If the LED board can't accept that DC input, then you replace the LED PCB. A real project I enjoyed. A client had vintage streetlights with decorative metalwork and unique lamp heads. They wanted the original look, so we kept the housing but replaced the LED board with a new DC version that fit the old frame. We used a controller designed for Pi 24V output. Result: the light looked classic but worked like a modern solar system. If it lights up stable in the workshop, you're ready for solar components on site. To the solar panel mounting, my first choice is usually a top mount home panel on the pole. It keeps the setup clean and avoids weird side extensions. But the bracket must be right. Match the pole diameter and panel size. Use a stable bracket with a smart tilt. Make sure it can handle wind and weather. In many regions, a tilt angle around 30 degrees to 45 degrees is common, but the best angle depends on your latitude and local weather. Also, don't ignore shading. Trees, buildings, or even a small roof edge can kill charging performance. Cable routing matters too. I prefer cables protected inside the pole or inside UV-resistant conduit. It looks cleaner and makes maintenance easier. Top mount versus side mount, simple comparison. Top mount. Maximum sunlight but can face stronger wind load. Side mount. Sometimes easier to install, but can suffer partial shading if the angle is not right. For antique lights, I usually prefer top mount because the panel looks intentional, not like an afterthought. I'm optimistic, but not every place can switch today. The biggest limits are upfront cost, weaker sun in some regions, cold climates that reduce battery performance, but solar panel efficiency keeps improving, and battery costs keep trending down. So step by step, more streets will go solar. So if you remember only one thing, remember this. Remove the old AC driver, go DC, and match your LED voltage with the solar controller output. That's how you keep the antique beauty and get modern solar reliability. If you want a quick proposal or want me to check your lamp photos and wattage plan, message me. www.deansolarstreetlight.com. WhatsApp plunge86 wife 86714 and 854.